Onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Ryan. Getting knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their haste. He just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Rodgers now on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. This is going to wind up as safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows?
Now the ball comes loose.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone. And
on is Mason Crosby for the point after. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brought down.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. It is incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even fourth and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, that's complete to Lazard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. And the Packers first.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
At the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
A lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And he completes this to Russell Gage.
That's good.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Again, Ryan. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, a a touchdown machine. He scores from a yard out. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Packers 11, Falcons 9.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And that one drops incomplete as he's throwing it.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Down Green Bay.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He's got the hookup to Lazard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st down.
Let's throw at about the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
48-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And 9.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Lions throw caught by Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Now Gurley.
36-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll guard gain as they pick up the first. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 46. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
A 28-yard gain.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to makes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Now a timeout.
A 39-yard
7 seconds left in the first half.
First down, Green Bay.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Sterling Hawkwrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And he is first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
First down, Packers.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now Rodgers throwing on 3rd and long. Looking deep for Adams. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And this midfield and into Green Bay territory.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds legs, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Ryan. Completes his short throw to Stacker. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And the lead is down to 2.
Packers 18, Falcons 16.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, build the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back now in Atlanta. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just
2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Green Bay.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He gives to Gurley and takes him to the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
now Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gurley with a carry on 1st down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line
of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And 10 at the Packers' 28-yard line.
Another carry now for Gurley. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're